What I do, I'm at college at the minute studying a degree in music production and technology. When I'm not there, I'm on this computer basically, doing what I do. Promoting as well. I've got a night called Backbreaker, just slowly taking off. My first drum and bass rave, which was John B playing at the Gaiety Suite in Portsmouth, and I was just blown away. You know, the diversity of the music, the crowds so friendly, and shortly after that, I got my first set of decks, some belt-driven Newmarks. You know, probably cost me about 50 quid at the time, and it just picked up from there really.
Sample-based music sort of formed from early sort of hardcore and kind of breakbeat in sort of mid-90s. I mean, it's probably one of the only types of music that I know that samples anything. Do you know what I mean? Whether it be reggae, rare groove, techno, soul, hip hop, you know, absolutely anything.
Jump Up Drum and Bass is it's sort of friendly, wobbly. It's feel good sort of stuff. You know, it's that stuff that makes you jump up. Liquid drum and bass is a lot more. I don't know. I think a lot more people can accept that. It's a lot more instruments involved. A lot of sort of jazz influences and stuff like that. You know. But it all ties in together. You know.
It's a weird scene, and I think it pulls in a lot of different people from a lot of different sort of backgrounds. You know, at our nights you get sort of a lot of kind of hippie types. You get a lot of sort of middle class. You get a lot of kind of, you know, just everybody. There's lots of different types of people into it.
There's a lot of people that turn up that practically don't give a fuck what they look like. You know what I mean? They're like. Yeah, no, they're messy. It's a messy sort of music, you know. You can get in there, it all goes a bit crazy, you know, everyone's bouncing off of each other and whatnot. Like, they're not there for other people. They're not there worrying about that girl that looks hot, what she thinks of him, or that guy's got a nicer shirt and he's got more highlights in his hair than me. You know, they're not worried about that sort of thing, which is another thing that's appealing about the scene.
Like I said before, I think you do need the smaller nights going on around, like a more, if you say sort of term, not that I'm big in my own night, but if you say it's like the hub of it, you need the feeder nights to it, because those feeder nights get other people into it.
Backbreaker. I'm not sure where it's going to go, because you know, we're putting a lot of effort into it, but I'm not sure if Newcastle is particularly ready for it right now. It seems like these things take a long time before people actually talk about a night or actually go. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in Newcastle, and there's a lot of established nights out there. So to grab a piece of the pie, you know, you've really got to keep going for a while. You've got to struggle. You know, you've got to be waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go out and flyer some night. If you want to blow up, if you want to become big, being just a DJ, it's pretty tough, you know. When I was DJing before, you know, you'd struggle to get gigs, and you're always DJing at these shitty house parties and whatnot, getting fucking drinks spilt on your mixer.
Essentially what happens is you need to get your tunes into big DJs' record boxes so they know who you are. I mean, when I first started making music, you know, you needed to spend, well, like 2-3 grand just to get you know, well, more than that if you include a computer. But that was 2-3 grand just to get a sampler and maybe like a compressor and a mixing desk, so you could actually start to make tunes. Like nowadays, usually, you know, everyone's got a computer, the PC these days, they're dirt cheap. Get a copy of Reason or Cubase, and you know, you're kind of cracking really.
As far as the home studios go, most of the music that you hear today, dance music, is made in a home studio, purely because you know, you don't need that much live space. I mean, it's a bit cheeky because, you know, you've got these massive orchestras that spend thousands of pounds, shitloads of hours, you know, putting into this sort of music. Then along comes Dan, takes a CD, you know, edits it out and turns it into something else. I mean, for a long time when I've been making music, like back in the past, I've known what I want to make, but I just haven't been able to do it, you know. So it's just all about sort of spending time in front of the computer, getting used to different software. We've got these Elisa speakers here, the first pair of flat response speakers. Production really went up, you know. The Virus is a synth that's being used for all of the big heads in the scene, purely because it's just raw power, you know what I mean? It just produces the nicest sounds. New software advancements like Cubase 4, you know. Once you get into using VSTs, virtual synths. This track's just bringing a few more musical elements to the dance floor, you know, as opposed to the usual stuff. I'll take you forward.
Carve out a niche, and like what I was saying about the production thing, you've almost got to do something different.
I mean, I wish I could just sit here all day, all night, you know, little fridge in the corner, snacks and all that, constant supply of drinks, maybe a little toilet over there and just not